We left Lafayette on Thursday morning real early. We just got to Silverton, Colorado for our first show. We're gonna play in Denver tomorrow. And then we got a couple of shows in Portland, one in Bellingham, play in Oakdale, California, and then we're gonna take off, get back home.
Well, I met Drew's mom in '89 on a field trip in France. So by knowing her, I saw him since he was a little kid.
Gary, he can play anything, and he's really the anchor of my band, you know? Even though I can write songs, I'm functionally musically illiterate, you know? Like Gary basically has to tell people, no, this song goes like this. He's like 1, 4, 5, it goes back to the 1 here. And it's like, you know, I need to learn from that.
Yeah, I need Drew Mike. Drew and I met a couple of weeks ago in Arneville at a potluck. He was playing a song with his friend Blake, and I thought, that guy really sings and sounds good. My dobro would sound good. So I went out and got my dobro and came in and sat down and played a gig with him on Thursday, met Gary that day. 3 weeks later, I'm sitting here with you in Silverton, Colorado for our one-night-only show, because the tour ends here for me.
Hey. Chicken, soft taco. Trip's off to a really rocky start. I don't know if those dudes are going to want to play the rest of the shows. Probably was a little too overbearing. I got worried about money. Don't know if I have enough to pay for these guys, all their shit. And didn't really work out arrangements with them and tell them exactly what I would provide for them. You know I got on their nerves, especially Kevin's. And it got frustrating because he's wanting to help me record the record, but he wants me to, I'm going to have to jump through hoops to do that. And I know that I'm going to have to give up some control, but it's just not going to be to somebody in my band when it comes to my music itself.
You don't let anything take you away from whatever you got to do to play music. And if a person is going to put themselves in situations that's going to stop them from playing music, that's self-destructive. I just can't go with that. Because eventually, a self-destructive person starts bringing people into that same pit.
How long has Drew had a guitar? 3 years? It's not Drew's fault. What they see as self-destructive in terms of lack of professionalism is simply lack of professionalism, period.
So, man, if I gotta go and take the guitar and play by myself the rest of the time, that really doesn't bother me. I totally know what I'm doing. And he ain't like me and you. Like, he doesn't know the right thing's gonna happen if you put yourself in the right spot, you know? And he's a fucking rich yuppie pussy, so it's like beating his ass wouldn't help. If it'd be somebody from back home, we'd fight and then we'd be friends again, you know what I'm saying? So I talked to my girlfriend, I feel much better. Cause you know what? She said I could play my guitar by myself if I want. It'd be just as good. There's been much dude bitchery on this trip so far. Now, you either play music or you go home. No more soul on my boot. There ain't nothing left to lose. It's 1,000 miles I walked right back home. Only blame it all on pride. Just the same we died. But I swear that southern sun will rise again. I'll be down. Yeah, Yankee. Keep me down. I'm just going to the next gig. I guess these cats ain't coming. But, I mean, they're good guys. They got their reasons. I respect them. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna self-destruct. The way I look at it is I got a long way to go up. I ain't really got no money. I ain't really got shit, so self-destruct. You know, can't really get too much lower, so I'm just gonna play my songs. That's what I came to do, you know.
Think you condense all your clothes to one bag? No, I'm just fucking with you.
Man, sometimes you gotta go play a show by yourself. The loneliest bayou is all by yourself. Hey, enough of these shots of me stumbling everywhere.
What do you do musically?
It's kind of like folky, southern rocky, bluesy, I don't know.
That's
it's
cool.
Just my own stuff. I just write songs.
Right on. So are you guys gonna get 99-cent smoothies?
Yeah.
You better. Tell them the banana's doing a great job.
What's your name?
I'm Jen.
Thanks, Miss Jen. I'm gonna go get you a CD.
All right, sweet. I get the CD.
I write for Offbeat magazine and Dirty Linen magazine, and they had this CD, and it was homemade, you know, and I thought, this is the most interesting CD I've ever seen in my life, you know. What is this? And they go, oh, that's Drew Landry, and loved it, man. I just couldn't believe the songs and the depth of writing, and it was still his first project. I tell you what, the second CD, there was a bunch of writers fighting over to review the second CD that he put out, and luckily I won.